Well, anyway, we're in trouble.
And then on top of that, I tried to give myself food poisoning in the middle of the week.
How come you were always giving yourself food poisoning?
It's not intentional. Although I probably am to blame.
I don't know. You know, I lost
sword?
count. I lost count of how many times over the years we've been doing this show you've had food poisoning of one form or another.
Maybe twice, 3 times.
Oh no,
a week.
Yeah,
For the last 20 years.
It far exceeds just a few times.
Yeah, this last one was pretty bad. I didn't actually get sick, but all right, I guess I'll tell the story.
But think about all the meals that you got.
Wait, tell.
See, now this is a man who's thinking.
All right, I want to hear the story.
Sometimes it's totally worth it. So I had burritos for dinner on Tuesday. I was working a gig, and for one of the coworkers, I doctored up her meal, and she didn't like it, so I was going to eat it the next day. But this was when the onset of the flu was kicking in, so I missed the next day. So when I got back to the station from the shoot, I stuck it in the fridge. And I was like, oh, I'm going to eat this tomorrow. It's going to be so good. Oh, I can't wait because it's better cold. It was a burrito. It was just bean and cheese, but it's
so you were
burrito, man.
You were
this
sick
is
at
already
home.
sounding bad.
So I was
Just
sick at
thinking
home,
about that burrito.
It's going to be, it's going to be so good.
Oh,
The
Burrito
sickness
Express.
is totally worth it when I get back in there. And when I got there that morning, no, it was that afternoon because I was working an evening shift. I waited 4 hours for my official lunch break because I was going to go in there and I was just going to start throwing down on this thing because I wanted it. I've been waiting 2 days for this thing.
You've been sitting home all day with a fever, just dreaming about this Burrito Express.
Lamenting the fact that I could not partake
now
in
he
this,
has a fever
this
after the
secondhand burrito
burrito.
express. So I go in the next day. And I pull it out of the fridge on my lunch break. I'm like, oh, I let my other coworker go get it. You go ahead and get your lunch break because I wanted to sit down and enjoy this thing. I didn't want to be like, oh, he's got to take his lunch. I got to hurry up. I was going to sit down. I'm going to make a meal out of this thing. So I pull it out of the fridge, open it up, grab the spoon, dive right in. You know, it's got the lettuce, the tomato, the half of a burrito right there, and the beans and the cheese, the tomato
salad.
Yeah, the salad. It was a beefsteak tomato on top of some shredded lettuce.
Do you have anything besides Mexican food?
That is the best food on the planet. I don't care what anybody says. So I take my spoon, jam that sucker in there, shove it in my mouth, and start chewing 2 chews in. I'm like, this tastes kind of funny. And I already had the stuff on the second bite because I was ready to wolf this thing. You know how I do.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And
You eat on the vacuum principle.
So I've got one mouthful of these beans and rice, and then I'm smelling the beans and rice on the next spoonful that I was ready to shove in my mouth. And it tasted sour. And it smelled sour. And then I'm looking at it. I'm like, what is this? It looks delicious. The tomato with the little white cheesy flakes on it. And I said, wait a minute. I don't remember cheese being on that tomato yesterday. So it turns out that I stuck this in the fridge 2 days ago. The fridge did not work. So this stuff has just been sitting in the fridge and it's stewing in its own juices for 2 days. So I have to spit all this stuff out, and I could just taste the sour bacteria and stuff swirling around in the back of my throat because this stuff was right at the back of the throat, ready to slide down the esophagus. And so I had to spit that out. I put the spoon back down.
Go get some tequila to
no,
get that down.
Well, something just as strong, Pasadena tap water. So I had to rinse my mouth out. It was rough. It was rough.
Apparently, we have a YouTube commenter,
Yeah,
Jared. He apparently knows what you're talking about. He says that fridge soured my Soylent and gave me Rhea.
Yeah, actually, he ate lunch right before I did. It was him that I was waiting for. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough, and I'm mad because now I'm craving a burrito. I would have been cool if that burrito was not waiting for me because I had a burrito the night before.
Apparently, it was waiting for him. All right,
it was
waiting to attack you.
And I was mad, so I had to throw the whole thing in the trash. And every time I walked in the kitchen, I looked at that trash all mad.